Okay. Yes. Hello. It's me. Where have I been? Wow. It's been like a month or something? Maybe a bit more? Month and a week, I think, maybe? Yeah. So uh my busyness has subsided. Uh Hello, welcome Kibbits. Thank you. Yeah. The thing I was doing was very enjoyable. But it's over now, for the moment anyway. Uh, so, yeah, we can continue playing some games since I have more time now. Well, what were we doing? So, last time, before Bolt Gun, we finished Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amn. And for those of you who didn't catch it, well, no, okay. So we finished Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amn. We kicked Irenicus's butt. He is now condemned to a terrible hell. And, yeah. So, let me just order my thoughts. Have to get back into the swing of things. For those of you who didn't catch it, there was an extra video I did of Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Amn. This was just a locally recorded video. When I finished Shadows of Amn, I realized I didn't do something which I wanted to do, and that was go and fight Kangax. So I ended up recording that because it was only like an hour. It wasn't really worth doing it on stream just for that. So I did it in my own time. So that's done. We get an item from that. And I also made a save so that we have the bonuses from the door at the end of Shadows of Amn. Because the game makes a save, I think, when you first click on the door. It makes an autosave for the end fight. But I managed to sneak a save in after I had used the last eye on the door and before the game goes into the in-game cutscene of Irenicus engaging you in combat before you actually get into combat. So that means we have things like the +2 strength and all that. Anyway, Throne of Bhaal. Let's get to that. Enough yammering. I had to go and install this earlier, and I scared myself a bit because I accidentally uninstalled the game, and I was worried that I had deleted all my save files, but the game actually keeps the save files in a separate location. Luckily. The thing is, once you install Throne of Bhaal, you can't... If you uninstall Throne of Bhaal, it uninstalls all of Baldur's Gate 2. So, there we go. This is just Throne of Bhaal. Unpatched, I believe. It means also we got a Watcher's Keep dungeon. So, we'll be able to go through that as well. To get more overpowered items. Watch the intro cutscene.
There is no peace for a child of Bhaal. You've learned this lesson time and again, as all who are close to you suffer because of your tainted blood. When John Irenicus fell, you had hoped for some sort of respite, but peril follows you like pestilence. The time of the prophecy has come. 5 powerful Bhaalspawn have arisen, leading their armies across the Sword Coast, slaughtering their weaker siblings and innocents alike in a wave of massive destruction. Like wildfire, panic spreads before the armies of the 5, and those suspected of being children of Bhaal are cast out and revived. Even in Suldanessellar, unease grows into fear at your presence. Queen Elysim urges you to visit a sacred grove where the ancients might shed light on your fate. You wonder what part you will play in the dreaded prophecy, and how long before its culmination devours your soul. Only one thing seems certain. So long as Bhaal's throne of blood stands empty, chaos shall reign.
Okay. Cutscene volume seemed a little low. What's this say? Welcome to the expansion. Continues the main story after the events of Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Amn, with new areas on the brand new map, including the area of Watcher's Keep Dungeon. You are not required to have finished Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Amn in order to play Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Bhaal. Once you start the final adventure, you can no longer travel back to the areas of Shadows of Amn. You can begin Throne of Bhaal by importing your characters or even your entire party for Shadows of Amn, or you can choose to create a brand new character. Let me have a look at the volume. I think that's about how it was. Let me check my desktop volume. It just seemed like that cutscene was a little low. No. Well, the audio is fine. Okay. Oh well. We'll start single player and we'll import game. You can see the saves I made here when I was fighting Kayax. We had to assemble him from various parts from other liches. It was a pretty tough fight, as is warranted of like the most powerful creature in Throne of Bhaal. You have to strip him of all of his defenses. So this one here, real final save. This is the true final save of the game with all of our buff. So we will load that one. So we have all of our bonuses. There we go. And we have our party. Okay, make a save here. Throne of Bhaal. Beginning. And let's go over the party.
Yes.
For the beginning of this series. So, for Throne of Bhaal. So, Feek here has been going through with us for Baldur's Gate 1 to Baldur's Gate 2. And now Throne of Bhaal. She is a fighter illusionist, neutral evil gnome. She has 22 strength, 18 dexterity, 11 constitution, 20 intelligence, 5 wisdom, and 18 charisma. Need I remind people that 18 is like the max that your stats can be in Dungeons and Dragons, and anything above that, it's getting into like supernatural levels. 22 strength in particular is on par with, I think, like fire or frost giants, which is kind of insane. If we take off our items, we'll be able to see what they are unedited. Hang on, which items are buffing her strength? Right, so it's the Ring of Human Influence is buffing her charisma. She has 8 charisma without that. And her strength is from... Not the cloak. Not the boots. Ring of Acuity. Okay, it might just be how it's being displayed, because she had 20 strength before, and then I believe the door at the end of Shadows of Amn gives you 2 points of strength. So even though that's raised her base strength by 2, it seems like it's going to make it appear like it's been modified by an item. I think it's an odd way to go about doing things, but unless I'm missing something. No, I don't think so. Okay, fine. Well, whatever. And we have our very nice swords here. The Equalizer and Daystar. We also have the Black Razor from the end of Shadows of Amn, which we got in the planner in Bhaal's planner dimension. This weapon is really good. It has a chance to level drain 4 levels off the target when we hit them. However, I read that there can be a bit of an issue with this, in that when you kill creatures with this, sometimes it will disintegrate them, and that will stop them from dropping items. So, we might not actually use this because of that. Which is a shame, because it's really nice. But the Equalizer is really good anyway, as well as Daystar. Just extremely good versus undead. And the Equalizer, of course, does more damage the further from true neutral the target is. We also have Blade of Roses here, +3. We'll put our gauntlets back on. What's this? Amulet of Seldarine. No, a reward for the Elven Queen Elisine for saving the Tree of Life. This amulet protects the wearer against all forms of enchantments and spells. 10% magic resistance, 1+1 bonus to all saving throws. Well, the magic resistance is nice, but I want to keep the immunity to level drain on. And also the spellcasting speed increase. By 1. So someone else could probably make use of that. I'm gonna have to go through people's inventories. We have these 2 rings here. These are rings from Kagax. So Kagax, when you kill him, drops 1 ring. Ring of Gax, I believe it's called. Hold on. Can you identify this? Yeah, here we go. Ring of Gax. Why do I have 2, you may ask? Well, so there's a sneaky thing you can do in base, in original version of Shadows of Amn, where as soon as Kagax pops out of his sarcophagus, and before he engages you in combat, conversation, you can pickpocket him. And if you do so, you will nick a Ring of Gax from him. And then if you kill him, he drops another Ring of Gax. So I have 2. Let's see. Ring of Gax. This ring is relatively unadorned, but the vile magic within radiates intense evil. Indeed, its creator, Kagax, was no less evil himself, even before millennia of undeath honed his power. It is said that a cadre of Netherrealm mages fought and imprisoned the Demi-Lich once, but being unable to truly destroy him, they became liches themselves to stand guard over his remains. We did actually destroy his phylactery, so he's probably not truly dead. The construction of the ring may have led to their enmity, as each of the gem's 9 facets was supposedly empowered by sacrifice and death. So it gives +2 to say armor class, +2 to saving throw, 10% magic resistance, immunity to disease and poison, wearer regenerates 1 hit point every 3 seconds, and you can use invisibility once per day, and improved haste 3 times per day. Extremely good. Can we wear 2 of them at once? Yeah, you can. So we get a -8, -8 AC, along with a +4 to all saving throws, plus 20% magic resistance bonus. Not immunity to, no, immunity to disease. We're also immune to, level drain from our amulet. I think that means we're healing 2 hit points every 3 seconds. Which is pretty nice. Kind of broken. But I'm pretty sure those special use abilities don't have charges. They will, yeah, once per day. So they'll, whenever you rest, you get them all back. So what are we sacrificing for that? Increased charisma. And 2 extra spell levels. 2 extra 2nd level spells. 1 extra 3rd level spell, 1 extra 4th level spell. I think I can live with that. So -8, that's a lot better than Korgan. We could give Korgan one of these, he would benefit from it. Mazzy's got -6. Meconia's -8. -2 and 1. Yeah. I guess I'll keep them on. It's broken, but oh well. Put this on for another saving throw level. Let's see. -7, -3, -7, -7, -7, -7. Pretty good.
What is it?
So who could wear this amulet? That's your amulet. That's your meta spell influence amulet. Memorize 1 extra spell level spell, 2nd level spell. I think you could do with this. You don't need another 2nd level spell. Cloak of Protection +1. And we have our familiar there. Korgan, our dwarven chaotic evil berserker, I believe. Yep. He has a red dragon scale for fire resistance, as well as a ring of fire resistance, so for 90% fire resistance. He has gauntlets of weapon expertise for increased thaco and damage. Helmet of charm protection, which makes him immune to charm and protects against critical hits. Amulet of spell warding, +2 bonus to save versus spells. He is equipped with +3 battle axe Frost Reaver and Crompeer, which he's not particularly proficient with Warhammers, but it gives him 25 strength, which is really nice. He also has a battle axe +2 and a battle axe +3 Stonefire, as well as some other miscellaneous items around. Ring of spell turning, so he can cast minor spell turning once per day. Cloak of the Sewers gives him +1 to AC, and he can polymorph if we ever wished him to do that. Girdle of Bluntness. Yeah. And then we have Mazzy. Armor of the Heart. -2 armor class, +3 races of archery, even though she's not equipped with a bow. Helmet defense, pretty nice bonuses. Amulet of +5% magic resistance. I guess I could have given you that other one. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll give this to Mazzy. What have you got? Yeah, okay, that's fine. She is equipped with multiple short swords, dual wielding them. She has Cutthroat +4 and Short Sword of Backstabbing, which is a +3. She also has Arbane's Sword, which can give her haste and immune to whole person, and Hilbratha +1 for Mirror Image, but she rarely ever makes use of that. We also have the Silver Sword here from the Githyanki. It is, however, a two-handed sword, so we don't really have anyone who could use it, which is a shame, because 25% chance to just outright kill the target is really nice. Viconia has Skull Crusher +3 and the Sling +3 Arla's Dragonbane, as well as Shield of Harmony +2. Gorgon Plate +4, Braces of Defense AC 4, Pelgreen Ironstone for a bit of extra thaco, and a Periap of Proof Against Poison. Ring of the Ram, Ring of Free Action. What's this? Cloak of Reflection. Reflects electrical damage back to the source. Boots of the North, Cold Resistance. And Girdle of Hill Giant Strength. Yarn has most of his original items, except his braces to be swapped out for braces of defense. He's got his spectroscopes on still. Metaspell Influence Amulet. Cloak of Protection +2. Boots of Elvenkind for move silently bonus, I guess. Girdle of Fortitude, which we have to use to make use of, but I guess he's got that. extra AC for the Ring of Earth control, and Ring of Danger Sense for trap detection. He's got Nekaradan's crossbow +3, which is a +3 crossbow instead of the Flasher Bruiser launcher or whatever he's got, which I think is just a +1 crossbow. So this one's better. He can't use heavy crossbows, so this is pretty good. And a short sword +2 if he really needs to use it. And Edwin, Robe of the Evil Archmagi, Fire Tooth +3, which is a throwing dagger. He also has a Cleric Staff +3, Braces of Defense AC3, Ring of Protection +2, Ring of Fire Control, Cloak of the Stars. He can create darts from it, whoopee, and Boots of Avoidance for magic missile weapon protection. Okay.
Speak. Yes?
There we go. What are these faces here do? Oh.
The wheels of prophecy ere turn. Garion's ward hath come. Crossroad of past, present, and future. The one foreseen, the one foretold. That which hath passed is ne'er truly gone. History repeats, though mortals choose not to see. War and bloodshed be not new to the realms. A god that once hath been, may be once again. Armies march and cities burn, the rivers froth with tainted blood. The corpses of those born not innocent feed the inferno of boiling hate. False servant deceived, 5 led down a false path. A hidden traitor lurks in thy midst. The servant of Bhaal knows death and destruction. The face of an ally, the mask of a foe. The children of Bhaal bring death to the land. They slaughter each other and feed their father. Death and betrayal walk together. A river of tainted blood doth not cleanse. The storm approaches. We speak no more.
Ooh. It's actually rather straightforward, that. Compared to a lot of other prophecies. Hello, welcome, welcome. Oh boy, I think there's a fight here. Someone approaches, and judging from what the spirits have said, it is likely that there is hostile intent. You must prepare for battle. Oh boy.
What is it?
Okay.
Yes.
I think we're pretty much rested up from our last foray.
Douglas.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Maybe? I'm not actually sure.
Be quick with it. This be paid
Come
well
in,
for
it's
this.
fair enough, my friend. Speak, it will be done.
Oh, right, you were casting.
What is it now? We'll bother someone.
Okay. Oh no, that's bark skin? Yeah, that's bark skin, not stone skin. Draw upon holy might, I guess.
You want, groundling?
Yes?
Incertus, Pulcher, Imperium.
Stone skin.
Certainly.
Okay.
I'm busy, okay?
Jon
I'm busy.
Johnson at your service.
Yeah, cast a haste. Thank you. And you can do an invisibility 10-foot radius. Cutscene while I'm casting spells.
So, I have found you at last. It was an effort to track you down in these woods. Too many old wards for my liking. But here you are.
I suppose you are some bounty hunter after Bhaalspawn. So you found me, what do you want? Just who are you? Yeah, what? Well, obviously you want to kill me. Who are you? Yeah, well, I suppose you're some bounty hunter after Bhaalspawn.
All that you need to know is that I've been given the pleasure of ending your life. I may yet mount your head on the wall with all the other Bhaalspawn I've killed. I haven't decided.
I'm not. I've no argument with you, whoever you are. You can try if you like. I'm no ordinary Bhaalspawn. You are Bhaalspawn. Why? Well, the reasons are fairly obvious. They tend to kill a lot of people wherever they go. I'm no ordinary Bhaalspawn. I know. Neither am I.
Not all of us have been wandering Faerun like witless cattle, like you and pathetic Imoen and so many others.
Oh yeah,
of
she's
Bhaal's blood.
somewhere.
Some of us have far greater aspirations.
Uh-huh.
The time of Alondo's prophecy has come. These rhyming ghosts here should have told you that much. Great things are afoot, and your contribution will be your death. It has already been decided.
You talk a lot for someone who's going to kill.
Ileserra the Quick, child of Bhaal, and I have been chosen to perform this deed. You cannot resist us.
Yes, quick. Except when I'm giving exposition. Enough talk there. Let's see how tough you are. Some others have said they're dead now. I can, and you are a fool to think otherwise. Who are you working with? I shall stop whatever your plan. Yes, some others have said they're dead now.
We shall see.
Yep.
What is it?
Be bloody ready.
Without doubt.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Okay. Spell thrust.
Ustanzadost.
Hold person.
I am yours to command. I go forth.
You go up there. Paul can go down there.
I am trust is
Yes, Max.
dead.
What should I fetch now?
You need yes.
Okay, good. Good.
I shall overcome.
Okay. Aye, I'll do as you wish.
I summoned a rabid dog. This is kind of sad. Oops.
You sound. Oh, I can.
Speak. Yes, it will be done.
Hold on a moment. I want to loot bodies. I don't think any of this stuff is worth it.
Is there something about?
No.
Speak
Okay.
without doubt.
Die, fools! Die, fools! Die, fools!
Okay, what do you got? Thank you. Anything good? I think that's Elven Chain, isn't it? Boots of Speed. Ooh. Did Corgan have Boots of Speed? It disappeared. Let's give him these ones. I think there's a Ring of Protection. Yeah, +1. Don't think we need that. Dagger +2. Nothing special. Sylvan Chain +2. Blade Singer Chain +4. Armor class 3. Armor class 1. Yeah, this is better.
Yes?
What do you want?
Did you have anything? I don't think the bow's anything notable. No, composite longbow. I don't want to be missing any magic items because there's more you can do with them in Throne of Bhaal. So some of them might like appear briefly. If you miss them, you won't be able to like craft certain items.
At your service.
Not that we'd be able to make use of all of them, but you know, it's the fun of
Will
it.
be done.
Dagger +1 and the scimitar +1. Yeah, I think. Ah. Yeah, scimitar +1.
Speak.
Don't need it.
Yes? Certainly.
Wow, that was disappointing. Do we just leave? Oh. Something happened. I think we passed out. Ah.
I greet you, Godchild. You who are of divine blood. I have awaited you.
Everyone seems to be waiting for me. And just who are you? Who are you now? Where am I? Am I dreaming? Why have you brought me here? Answer or feel my wrath. Yeah, who are you?
I have existed since the first strand of fate was woven, a servant of the paths and the gods. I have watched your own path most carefully.
Uh-huh.
Our own servant, who was the mortal Alondo, spake the truth that became prophecy. It tells of your coming and of all the others who are the progeny of Bhaal. The spark of the divine rests within all of Bhaal's children, and the time for their joining is nigh. I am here to aid you, Godchild.
So, do all of the Bhaal children have someone like you to help them? Aid me? How? What do you know of the prophecy exactly? What's this place? How do I know this isn't some sort of trick? We've been in a place like this before. I don't know. How?
I cannot interfere. I can only prepare you, Godchild. Aid in your education. You who are most unready to assume your destiny.
What do you mean by that?
I mean only that you are unready for the possibilities that await you. Your mortal mind does not readily comprehend the power in your blood. When you were last in your sire's realm, Godchild, it was altered by your own consciousness, without you even forming the intent to do so. You are not ready for the power. You must be ready. It is your presence which determines the outcome of the prophecy, although even I cannot see it yet. When the time comes, you will be ready. I will make certain.
Okay. What do you know about my power? What's going to happen? What if I don't want your help? I demand to be sent back at once. What do you know about my power?
Power comes with knowledge, Godchild. It shall come to you in time, as your destiny unfolds.
Why is there a pile of stuff on the ground there?
I shall see you soon. Until then, hold your heart close, and know that you are not alone.
Okay.
So, you have finally arrived. I have been waiting for you.
Oh, it's you, Saravok. What are you doing here? You old rascal. Oh, it is you again. Well, I suppose it holds true that a good villain never knows how to die properly the first couple of times, yes? Silence! I have waited for Fika my words for her only. Did I kill you for the last time in hell? Where am I? Why have you brought me here? Did I kill you for the last time in hell? You did indeed. Although that was no fault of mine. It was you that summoned me then, even if the words were my own. I had done nothing but attempt to reform myself since. He's talking about when we saw, like, I think he's talking about when we saw a form of him near the end of Shadows of Amn. Apparently that was him. I sort of thought it was, like, I don't know, some aspect of our psyche taking the form of Saravok, but apparently there was some of Saravok there in that, so, okay. As you will recall, it is your will that shapes our father's realm, whether you are aware of what you do or not. I myself am nothing now, but the shadow you see before you. Are you saying that I'm in hell once again? Doesn't explain what you're doing here. Well, shadow or not, I'll destroy you again. Are you saying I'm in hell once again? You do not know where you are, do you? You did not come here on purpose. What bitter irony this is. You who stumble about nearly blind to your true power continue to survive, while I, Saravok, am reduced to this. Bah, very well, Fig. I shall tell you where you are. You are within our father's abyssal realm, sister. That plane once ruled by Bhaal and now shaped by the taint present in your soul, but no longer present in mine. You have been here before. Oh yeah, at the end of Shadows of Amn, when we killed Irenicus, we regained our divine soul. So, yeah. This is a cocoon of sorts, a miniature version of our father's larger realm, sort of a plane within a plane. I assumed your mind formed it to protect you from the power of this place. Rather ingenious, dear sister. I wouldn't have thought you'd have it in you. Regardless, I spotted it forming and guessed its purpose, so I came here and waited, knowing that eventually you would come, and that then we could discuss my deal. I can just imagine the kind of deal your laddie has in store for you, Fig. I've made a deal or two of that sort myself. What do you think I would want, dear sister? I wish to exist. I wish to be alive again. You can do that. The smallest fraction of your soul, my sister, given freely, with the taint of our dead father within. That would recreate my flesh, restore my mortality. Saravok would live again. And what would I be getting in return for this? I killed you once before. What makes you think I would want to return you to life? What would I be getting in return for this? There is the knowledge of how to leave this place of yours. That is one thing I can give you, although I did not know that when I came here. No, what I offer you is knowledge that is much more relevant. Something that dates back to my mortal days when I was gaining power within the Iron Throne. Something that you will find most intriguing. I know where your destiny lies. I know where you must go to find it. Search about on your own, and it will soon be too late. The time of the old prophecies is upon you, is upon us, or upon you at least. What say you? And just how did you come by this supposed knowledge? Knowledge? That's all you're offering for a piece of my soul? And what's to stop me from just killing you again after you tell me all this? Tell me now, and I'll judge whether your information is worth it. No other way of restoring you? Forget it, Saravok. There is no way I'm trusting you. And just what do you intend to do with your new life? I agree to your demands, yeah. How did you come by this knowledge? I gathered much of the old lore when I was alive, my sister. As you will recall, it was my goal to assume the mantle of our father. I am dead, perhaps, but the lore still holds true. For you. That's all you're offering? Bah, knowledge is more important than anything, fool. And what I ask is but a spark of the divine taint within you. I will be no Bhaalspawn, my own taint long gone, but I will be alive again. What's to stop me from killing you just after you tell me all this? Nothing, perhaps. Doing so would not return to you that which you freely gave, however. And what would you kill me for? Revenge? You had your revenge. Do you truly blame my old ambition? I would do the same again if I could. I cannot, however, and you have nothing to fear in me. That is true. Even if he comes back to life, he doesn't have his Bhaal's soul. So, you know, the whole wanting to create a massive war between Amn and Baldur's Gate would serve no purpose, because he wouldn't be able to ascend to the Throne of Bhaal anyway, so. No other way of restoring you? There is no other way, unless you have another Bhaalspawn about that I am unaware of. It is your spark or nothing. Choose. I believe at this point, if Imowen was in your party, you could get her to give a piece of her spirit to Saravok in your stead. I don't think there is any mechanical difference in the decision there. But Imowen gets some funny dialogue with Saravok because of it. So, oh hey Wex, how's it going? You remember Mick as a name? Yes, it's been a while. I hope everyone's been doing well. So be it. I agree. So I have cheated death. Thank you, dear sister. No gift could please me more. You're still human, though you'll probably die in like, I don't know. How old would Saravok be? 30s? I'd probably say he's in his 20s or something. Maybe at least like 50 more years or something. Ugh. Ow.
I live, flesh and blood and bone. I am alive. I swore I would scratch and crawl my way back into the world of the living, and I have done it!
An admirable effort, if wasted. Without immortality, it will only be a quick trip to return to the grave. Even quicker if feet gives the word, perhaps. Though my sword and armor have not appeared, No matter. Without the Bhaal essence to channel their powers, they are of little use. I shall make do without them, as I once did. Thank you, Feek. I am pleased. That's odd. I don't feel any different. I held up my side of the bargain. Now tell me what you know. Whatever. Now spill it, or we start round 3. You understand? Yeah, I think if you say this, he just said something like, it was a very, very small part of your soul. So small that you would not feel anything. Tell me what you know. The first thing I shall tell you of is how to leave this pocket plane that you have created. It is an extension of your will, Feek. It exists because you need it to exist. It is this plane which creates the portal out. But it will not take you where you wish to go. It takes you where you need to be, or perhaps where you believe you need to be. But I cannot give you the ability to make this plane create such a portal. There are many barred passages in this plane of yours that I know little of. One, however, I can open, and beyond it lies what you seek. Watch. You suddenly know with strange certainty that in the room beyond lies a challenge. You somehow know that you must face an aspect of yourself or your fears.
Yes.
You know not why or how. Well, yeah. Enter that room and face your challenge, Feek. It will be difficult. You may not want to do it alone. There is a spirit here which can summon those companions you require for your party, if you require such. This is mentioning this would make sense if we started the game without our party. In just Throne of Bhaal. Or it still makes sense. You can summon party members from Baldur's Gate series here if you want them, so you can swap your party around if you wish. Regardless, once you have completed that challenge, you will be able to leave this plane of yours. It does not, however, take you where you wish to go. It takes you where you need to be. And I, as I said, know where that is.
In my youth, I spent much of my time looking into the old lore of the dead Bhaal priesthood. I unearthed one of the old prophecies from an uncooperative sect of Cyric, one that spoke extensively of this time now upon us. The Sword Coast will run red with blood, yes. But the battles will culminate in a great struggle within a city to the south, the Tetherian city of Saradush. It is there that you must go, where the first step of the prophecy will unfold.
Although, naturally, you must face your challenge first. And then what will happen? How do I know I can trust what you say? Then I shall take my challenge now. Aren't you still a child of Bhaal? No, he explained he's not. Because even though we gave him part of our soul, he doesn't have his. Please, try and follow along, Feek. Then what will happen? Then the future begins. Then we will all see just how much of a role you are to play in this conflict, and if you can live up to our sire's heritage. Fine, I've heard enough. Before you go, I have one more thing to ask of you, Feek. Take me with you. What? I once was sure that the old prophecies centered around me. Even if that is no longer the case, I know more about them than perhaps anyone. I can help you, Feek, with the challenge in that room and more. Of course, I do this for no selfless reason. There is power in your wake, Feek. I am sure I am not the first to tell you this, and there is no better opportunity for me elsewhere. Besides, you defeated me long ago. You have earned my respect. Think of it, Feek. Brother and sister, side by side. And if we had him, I would, brother, sister, and sister. Forget it. You're not my brother, and I'll never trust you at my back. What use might you be to me? Well, he's a warrior. I might consider letting you join me, but you'd have to do exactly what I say. I don't have room for you in my party, even if I wanted to take you. What use might you be to me? Aside from the knowledge I retain, I am a warrior of no small ability. You fought me, Feek, you would know. I have only become stronger from my time in hell. Not really. Under one such as you, I could be greater still. Possibly. Without your armor and your divine power, you're less than useless to me. Be gone. No. I don't have room in my party if I wanted to take you. Then leave one of your lackeys here in your plane, for you to return when you require them, or leave me in this place until I am needed. I intend on seeing what occurs with you, so I will wait. How would I know you wouldn't betray me at the first opportunity? I would take an oath to follow you, my sister, if that will satisfy. Here, in this place, such an oath would have power, like a keys. I could not betray you. No, there's no need for an oath. I'm satisfied. Join me and let's go. Yeah, join me. You will not require an oath? And on choice, sister, I would have required it of you if I had ever let you live. As you wish then, let us attend to your challenge. Remember, consider that you may need more companions to complete it. Okay. We'll drop Yawn for the moment. We never actually did Yawn's, character quest. Oh well. It involves his sister, I think, and his sister's lover or something, and you have to rescue her or something like that.
Against all my better judgment, I'll give you a second chance to change your mind. How about it? 2 turnips and I stay? 3?
He's driving a hard bargain. 3 turnips, eh? Hand them over. Where does he keep... I don't want... No. Just wait here a while. Just wait here for a while. That's what Uncle Eichenwacher used to say when he tried to lose me in the old swamps. I never liked him much. Okay. Yeah, and he just goes and stands over here.
What do you wish?
So I just wanted to show off Saravok here. Doesn't look as cool. Saravok. He's a fighter, human, chaotic evil. Strength 18, 100. 17 dexterity. 18 constitution. 17 intelligence. He's no dumb fighter. He proved that with his plans. 10 wisdom and 15 charisma. Very good stats. Level 17 fighter. Is very proficient with 2-handed swords. Slightly with halberds. Slightly with crossbows. 2-handed weapon style he's got 2 points in. 156 hit points. He has full plate mail +1. He has a helmet. And he has a 2-handed sword +3. And a light crossbow +2. So pretty generic items. We do actually have something of his here. We have his Sword of Chaos +2 here. Which is not as good as the one he's got. It's +2, not +3. Drains 1 hit point on hit. It lost a lot of its power when he died. So, and unfortunately, he doesn't get any bonuses for using it. It would be nice if he got a little bit of, like, extra power for using his old sword or something, but... oh well. You can dual class him? Into a mage or a thief? Yeah, that makes sense. He is a human. Can't put a point to 2-handed weapon style. He's already maxed out a 2-handed sword, so... Put it into crossbow. Or halberds. I think he could be really good if you give him a halberd. Because he's got so much strength. Oh, pardon me. My throat's going to be a little sore because I've, it's been a while since I've, done streaming and my voice is out of practice. When asked about his past, Saravok has little to add beyond what you already know. He grew up a homeless urchin in the streets until he was adopted by his foster father into the Iron Throne. He studied the art of intimidation, the cruelest and most brutal styles of combat, in order to become a Deathbringer that could paralyze an opponent in melee through fear alone, as well as sometimes killing the most powerful opponents in a single massive blow. Saravok had an ambition that did not die even when his body did, as you well know now. Saravok keeps mostly to himself, but at odd moments you can see him staring in your direction, his face an emotionless mask. Part of you wonders if your brutal half-brother ponders what might have been. Nice portrait for him. And you never actually get to see him without his helmet on in Baldur's Gate 1. But yeah.
What is it?
What are these
doubt.
things? Oh, they're the magic items which we had on the previous level. Okay, they actually put them there for you.
Oh, what? Is it time to go already?
Yeah, let's go. Okay. We're not taking Sarawak. I'm going to stay with the party I've got.
So what is it to be then? Am I to be replaced by some quivering, fawning lackey? Bah! Shall I wait here for you or not?
Yeah, wait here.
It shall be done with skill and care, if not brevity.
Yawn doesn't fawn over anyone, except
See.
except turnips.
I await your instruction. Yes, I agree.
Saspinar is good, sir. Hello?
Hello yourself.
Oh, no. Please do not be hurting.
Oh,
poor
I said the wrong
Saspinar.
thing.
I was the butler for Great Baal, but no master have I for such a long time, until now.
Okay. A butler? Why would Baal need a butler? What do you do?
Oh, I does clean things. I goes and I collects the little things that finds their ways to the abyss. And when my master requests, I uses the recipes to making the shiny ones. Oh, yes.
The shiny ones?
Yes, oh, yes. Call on me you may. Use my recipes for you will. I make the shiny ones. Have not done this for some time, though. No new master have I. Saspinar gladly serve the great one. Saspinar make good butler, yes? Would you like me to make you shiny ones? I have many recipes.
So Sespinar is like, oh man, I forget his name. The dwarf blacksmith in Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Amn. You bring him items, and Sespinar can craft them into more powerful items. Go ahead and show me what you can do.
Ooh! Needs must I look through your belongings? Match them to recipes, must I? Let me see. Ah, the flail of many heads it is. Ouch! Ooh, wrong head.
Okay, I knows recipes for 2 heads of Flail of Ages. First you adds Poison Head, then you adds Electricity Head. Only recipe I have, sorry. So you can give him 2 more heads for 5.
You sure you not just want dump everything out? Easier that way.
Yeah.
Ooh! You like this one, maybe? Like a little snack on a toast, huh?
You got Blade Singer's Chainmail, I see. Elven Chain? If you get scroll for protection from normal weapons and lots of gold, I can make you even better. Impressive, huh? But you don't got right now. Ooh, okay. So I can make my armor even better. Protection from normal missiles, normal weapons. And a lot of gold.
Okay, so I keep looking. What is this? Stale cookie? Oh, that is no cookie. Ooh, shower curtain. Oh, it's only a cloak. Nasty pattern, that.
We'll have a goods recipe to make Cloak of Protection +2 better. You need scrolls of invisibility and improved haste both, though, so maybe later. I think it makes it into a +3, maybe? Not too sure. I don't really remember. I actually might change it into something else.
I's looking through stuff that ain't mine. Nope. Nope. I see nothing more that matches with my recipes. No more shiny ones. Oh well. Back to cleaning, I guess.
Okay. So, yeah, we have the option to improve the Cloak of Protection +2 here. Our Blade Singer Chain, and the Flail of Ages. Wherever that's gotten to. Here. So, yeah. What else? I have 66,000 gold. Do I have a, scroll of, oh, weapon protection. Did it take all my scrolls out of my thingies? Hmm. We don't need these anymore. these, I think, heal you. I guess we could keep them for a healing potion, but... nah, I've got better ones. My inventory is still a mess. Oh well, whatever. What's this? Illithid correspondence. Okay, we don't need that. That's Tensor's transformation. Do I have anything in the bag of holding? Oh, the silver and golden pantaloons. Right. What's this? Oh, right. This is a +5 two-handed sword. Only usable by an anti-paladin. Okay.
What is it? It will be done.
I think you could use these to store items in them. I never really liked the idea of storing items. In, like, crates in Baldur's Gate.
Speak.
It just... I don't trust the game not to remove them.
Certainly. Yes, without doubt.
Greetings to you, Child of Bhaal. I am an aspect of your fate. The thread that leads you unerringly along your destiny. In a way, I am a part of you. Can you tell me of the future? I only follow the strands of fate that you weave with others, child. You tug at the entire pattern of the tapestry. Such is the strength of your own destiny. You also end the threads of many. Threads that touch you and get woven around you are cut short, dead. Their future is ended. Such is also your fate. Same goes for you and Fallout, but you got used to it. But storing items in crates and all that, yeah. It's like, I don't know. All it takes is the game to, like, remove your items once, and it's just, all trust is broken. At least for me. It's also just, like, these games, I find, they have a habit of like, oh, nope, you can't go back there anymore. So you might have stored items for later on, but then you don't get to access them when you want them. So, anyway. You think the game screws up if there's an item count more than X amount to in the zone? Oh, yes. Yeah, that's another problem. I think Morrowind has that issue. Some games, they have a limit on how many items can be in a zone. Usually this is pretty high, but if you're like collecting a lot of items and storing them in a single location, if you go over this number, the game will start running out of memory and it will probably start overwriting items or, you know, other quirks like that instead of having new items. I think Morrowind actually starts placing, if you put individual items down on the ground, and I think if if it gets over 65,565, or is it 65,000 65535, whatever, that number for like a 32-bit game, I think it is, or is it 16-bit? Anyway, people will know what I'm talking about. If you go over that number or something, it will start putting items in. It will group items together in bags on the floor instead of deleting them, I think. Yeah, it's 65,535. Because the maximum number is 65,536. But 0 is also a number there. So it's 0 to that number. And if it goes up to 6, or goes up by 1, then it will loop back around. Anyway. That's my extremely uneducated explanation of it. Can you help me or not? I cannot touch your own thread, child, nor can I tell where it leads. I can, however, alter the threads of those who live in, whose lives are intertwined closely with yours. Those whose destinies are tied to yours. Meaning what, exactly? There are those who are tied to your fate in the future, whether they know of it or not. If their threads are within my reach, I can bring them to this place. You can bring people here. If they are meant to be part of your future, yes, they will fall into your wake because their fates are tied to yours. Is there a thread you wish for me to search for, Child of Bhaal? I will bring them to this place if I can. It's FFFF 2 hexadecimals. Right, yes. Okay. Okay, so here we can call a whole bunch of different characters to our side. Though I think some of them we can't actually. Airy, I believe we can. Animate, we can. Cerned? I'm not sure. I don't know about Hera and Delise either. Imowen, we could. Jaheira, we can. Keldorn, Minsk, Nalia, maybe? Yashibo, we can't. I'll just show it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Yashibo. I cannot do as you ask, Child of Bhaal. The one you seek is dead, and thus forever beyond my reach. His thread no longer connects with yours. Imowen? Let's not forget her.
I knew that I'd see you again. Last time we split up, I just knew that wasn't the last time. Oh, you sure are a sight for sore eyes, let me tell you.
How was your stay in the tavern for the entirety of Baldur's Gate 2, Imowen? Me? Why? What have you been doing? Hey, how have you been? How have you been? Oh, I haven't been doing anything special. It's just that some strange stuff has started happening to me. I've been having odd dreams. It's not like after Irenicus had us either. This is different. I didn't believe I was a Bhaalspawn, not even after Irenicus said so. Not really, but now I do. The feelings, it's hard to describe, but you probably know all about it, huh? I don't know how you went through it. I really don't. I need you to wait here for a while. I'll deal with you later. Wait here? This place, it's so familiar somehow. It's not even scary. I guess I can wait here if that's what you want. So you can call people here and just leave them here.
Shiny ones.
Again, I'm not going to swap my party out for anyone, but you can do so if you wish.
What is it?
It will be done.
Anyway. Let's go up here to this trial.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool.
You're one of us? You're one of the Bhaalspawn, aren't you? Oh, but you needn't worry about me. I'm dead. I'm a nobody. I grew up in a small farming village. I didn't even know what I was until they came for me. But I knew I was different. You can hear the screams at night, can't you? You can feel the blood of the murdered, how it flows all around you. 1,000 different pains, and you're nothing but a solitary echo. But it's not terrible. It's inviting. It calls to you. And if you give into it, if you offer your entire heart up to it, everything becomes crystal clear. 1 murder, 2, 1,000. It all becomes part of you. I murdered 3 of the local girls until I was driven out. And then I went to the city. Murder was easy there, and I felt the call every night. You can taste life, you know, and it is divine. I can feel the same in you. I know you feel the call and you surrender to it as I did. Don't you? It's a power that we alone, the Bhaalspawn, can wield. And the only thing you need to fear is retribution.
Justice shall be swift and final.
Okie dokie.
Lil Alul! For Shah! Guide my blade!
Justice.
Fear me!
Bah! Useless.
I think there's a good and evil side to this. Ow.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Speak. Shaw guides my hand. Yes? What is it?
Certainly.
Something amiss. That shouldn't be
I guess
too
without
difficult.
true neutral, we're getting the evil side of this or something.
Speak. In defense of
Useless
victory shall
weapon.
Lil Allure!
Yes? What is it? Without doubt.
Yes? In Avarine's name, it will be done. Speak.
It will be done.
What gives?
I shall overcome!
Let's see what your guts may look like. The
In
dwarf.
defense of virtue!
Yes? Certainly.
Did they have anything?
Justice shall be swift and final.
Yeah, look, Souls +1.
Justice shall be swift and final. Sway.
Next time.
Justice shall be swift and final.
Yes. Oh, all right.
We don't have to, like, stand on these platforms or something, do we?
I shall follow your
You
strength.
need my at once, your worship.
I don't think so.
What is it?
Okay. I'm not missing anything here.
Swift and final. Justice shall be swift and final. Justice
Next
shall be
time.
swift and final.
Destiny awaits.
Speak.
Let's see what your guts may looking like.
Okay.
Prepare to be eviscerated.
So you survived retribution. I didn't. But then you know how to kill a lot better than I did. Strange thing is, the longer you survive, the more blood you have in your hands. And there's never an end to the retribution. Or is there? Ah, right. Yeah, I think this area, the environment here changes depending on whether you take like a good or evil path on it. Evil is like cracked, like this lava-y stuff.
Yes?
And then I think the good one is
Without doubt.
like a blue pool or something.
Saspinar is good servant. Oh, yes!
No, we're actually neutral evil. When did that happen? Oh well. I don't remember when my alignment changed. We were true neutral. Oh yeah. Rest cutscene in this pocket plane. Groovy. Okay. Right, we could take this place out now. Maybe it happened because we resurrected Saravok? I don't know whether that's it, that causes it. Would that count as an evil act? Maybe it was from some of the decisions we took at the end of Shadows of Amn.
The general is too busy to meet with the likes of these commoners. Move along and no one gets hurt.
These people represent the concerns of the entire town. Please, good soldiers, hear their case.
Our food is almost gone. Our children cry out in hunger. Your master must hear our pleas.
The plight of peasants is not Gromnir Ilkhan's concern. Stand aside, townsfolk.
If you know what's good for you, you'll all head back to your homes.
The army outside the city will surely kill us all. Your master cannot just...
turn his back on us?
Clear these gates. You won't get another warning.
Threats are not the answer here. Everyone stay calm, and we can work together to find a solution.
Our orders are clear. Move these peasants along, or we'll move them along ourselves.
No one do anything rash. Perhaps if we return later, when it is more convenient for Gromner Khan to see us?
No, Melisande. We will not be bullied this time. We will stay right here until they take us to Gromner.
We demand to see Gromner. Take us to Ilkhan.
There's just no reasoning with you people. You only understand the edge of a sword.
I told you to clear these gates. You brought this on yourselves!
No! Put down your weapons! This is not necessary! What's this? A child of Bhaal appears from nowhere? Impossible. Unless...
Intruders! Spies! The walls have been breached!
Slay the invaders! Attack!
No! Hold your weapons! These might be allies come to help!
Don't fall for their tricks. Kill them all, and let the gods sort them out.
Slay the invaders!
Okay.
What is it? I await
Useless weapon.
Retreat or fall before me. Yes.
Be quick with it. Fine.
Consider it done.
You will fall by my hand.
Greetings, I am Melisande,
Yep.
a friend. Welcome to Saradush.
Just a
I
moment.
regret your first encounter in this town was so bloody.
Okay, just a moment. Get out of here, you. Okay. How do you know my name? Everywhere I go, people try to kill me. How do I know I can trust you? I'm used to bloody encounters. I kind of enjoy them. How do you know my name? I have watched the events of your life quite closely, as I do with all the progeny of the Lord of Murder. I have seen many of your kin slain over these past months. You have been watching me for what purpose? Why are Bhaal's children of such interest to you? You might consider me to be a guardian, for want of a better term. I know the prophecies of Orlando. I know some feel they allude to the return of Bhaal to the realms. By taking an active interest in the fate of Bhaal's offspring, you, and those like you, I hope to prevent the Lord of Murder from returning to the realms in any form. So you're just another person meddling in the fate of Bhaal's children. I do not know how you came to be here, Feek, but I fear you are now trapped here in Saradush like the rest of us. Trapped? I am yet to find a prison that can hold me. By whom? I'm going to go out on my limb and guess it's my job to get everyone out of this trap. There is little hope of escape from this besieged town. In addition to the army surrounding us, dark magic prevents us from even sending a message beyond the walls. Beyond the walls of Saradush awaits the army of Yagashura. They have laid siege to this town, seeking the death of all those here who share your tainted blood. Oh, pardon me. Is there any hope of stopping this slaughter? If I help you, what do I get out of all this? I know much about you and your destiny, but I will only reveal it if you help the people of Saradush. Their safety is my responsibility. First, we must deal with General Gromdir, the man who now runs the city of Saradush. Grimdir? Gromdir, it's like a mixture of Grom and Grimdir from Warhammer. Gromdir is also a child of Bhaal, and was once a powerful general. I brought him and his loyal men here to protect Saradush, and many Bhaalspawn gathered here seeking sanctuary. But Gromdir is mad. He has barricaded himself in the castle throne room, and his troops run amok through the town with no regard for the lives and rights of the citizens of Saradush. Such a betrayal is worthy of death. I shall break down the castle walls and slay this Gromdir for this cowardice. I like this Gromdir's style. I have meta knowledge on this situation. I don't know, I like his style. The actions of Gromdir and his soldiers have caused dissension within the town, and make it almost impossible for the loyal Saradush militia to defend the walls. We must first defeat the enemy within, before we can end the siege. You must find a way to get inside the castle to Gromdir. Perhaps you can reason with him, but I fear he is beyond reason. I am afraid you will have to kill the general to give Saradush any hope of surviving the siege. For the sake of the town, I will try to reason with this mad general. I may be difficult to find after this. The town suffers, and my hours are spent doing what I can for the people. If you have another question, I suggest you ask it now. Tell me about Yagashura. He's a Bhaalspawn, perhaps as powerful as you yourself. He and his armies will not rest until every child of Bhaal within these walls lies dead. Why is he killing all the other Bhaalspawn? Until you prove yourself, there are some secrets I must keep to guarantee the safety of the people I have sworn to protect. If you wish to save yourselves from Yagashura, you will aid me regardless. I may be... yeah. How long do we have until the walls are breached? Can last a few days or a few months. Okay, you don't have a time limit. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I agree.
Oh. Ow! I got a halberd here. What's this halberd? It's a halberd +2. All the guards here have rather good equipment.
It will be done.
They've got healing potions too, which is nice.
Yes, certainly. I am yours. Fair enough. The group I go for. Sire, I shall attempt it immediately. What is it? Without doubt.
What's going on down here?
Ustanza now Natha.
No, looks like your father was killed in that bombardment. Is you a Bhaalspawn? Please don't eat me. Daddy says Bhaalspawn eat little boys. I'm here to eat you. Roar! I know Bhaalspawn. My name's Viconia. You won't eat me, promise? My name's Tazit. You're not gonna eat me. Can you help my daddy? He got hit by a fire and fell down. I can't wake him up, no matter what. Please help my daddy. I might be able to help you with a spell. Let's see.
Vita Mortis Cario.
What happened? I felt myself hovering over my own body. Something was pulling me away to a distant place. I fought against it. I couldn't leave Tacit alone. And suddenly I felt myself being drawn back into my body. You're lucky. There was no guarantee the spell would work for you. You raised me. But such spells are so expensive. Never in my life could I have afforded to be raised. I feel unworthy of your attention, my lady, but I thank you nonetheless. You're a Bhaalspawn. I thought all Bhaalspawn were the very incarnation of evil and death. I've seen how I was wrong. My name's Fethak, and I must apologize, my lady. I fear I have judged you and your kind unfairly. I have no reward to give you but my thanks and prayers. You are truly a great force of good in the realms. Perhaps you will yet save Saradush. And then boom. We got a point of reputation for that. What is our reputation? Average 10. Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. Whatever.
It will be done.
Let's see. Here's the city of Saradush. It's quite small. No, actually, that's like a smaller fortress with the city around it there. Militia headquarters, Castle Saradush. Stairs to the second floor.
don't mean to
What is it?
startle you or
Speak.
anything,
Damn it.
but all this blood spurting about is actually mine.
Let's go inside before we're killed. Okay, good.
Without doubt.
Can I rest here? Nope.
What is it now?
Okie dokie.
Yes, it will be done.
Identify spell.
You sound like Goladar. I'll
Yawn.
do it for a turnip.
Is there any traps on that? No. There's a single acid of arrow of acid in there. And nothing else.
What is it? Certainly.
And I think to call
Without
this
doubt.
civilization? Blasted bloody humans.
Okay. Hey, here's a tavern.
I await your instruction.
Hello.
I got some cheap beer for you.
These are somewhat depleted, my larders, but you are welcome to whatever I have in stock. Unlike most folk here, I don't blame you outsiders for all the troubles. Okay, let's have a snooze while the siege is going on. What have you got? Bastard sword +3? Yeah, I was saying during Shadows of Amn, Throne of Bhaal gets a little ridiculous with all the magical weapons. Because we're going to be fighting tougher enemies, they make sure to give you better items on top of that, so... Hey, long sword +3. Let's just go to some of the artifact items we've found. Short sword +3. Scimitar +3. Katana +3. Remember how it was saying magical katanas are so rare? And he's got 2 of them. Wakizashi +1. Ninja toe +1. Two-handed sword +3. Dagger +3. They're all just generic items, but... kind of reminds me a bit of Neverwinter Nights in this regard. Don't think we've seen a flow +3. Mace +3 either. Morning Star +3 is just like a Morning Star +2, but different color. Doesn't even look like a Morning Star. If that's a Morning Star, it's all spiky. Then these ones just look like maces. Interesting. Sprite for Warhammer +3. It's good to know this random bias is powerful items. I know. It's just collected them over the years. +3 is like, ooh. That's an impressive magic item there. +1 is already pretty impressive. Short bow +3. 3 of them. +3 arrows. +3 bolts. Sling +3. I think Vaconia's got a +2 sling, doesn't she? Where's her +3? Oh yeah, the bullets. You get +4 bullets. They look like marbles. Yamato +4. What's this? The name of the mighty Wu Jian who fashioned this companion sword is long forgotten. However, the name Yamato, loosely translated, means guardian or defender. Grants a +1 bonus to AC when equipped. Requires only 5 strength. Speed factor is 0. I think that's pretty good. Boots of speed. which are bargain price compared to a lot of other things. Let's see, what's my speed factor on this? 3. Yeah, that is a really fast weapon. Blade of Roses is 2. 3. Cromveyor is 1. But it's a katana. We're proficient in longswords, so they're too different for us to really be able to make use of them. Let's put that in there. Okay. Oh, these are my gem pouches. Right.
Speak.
I
agree.
got some cheap beer for you.
I guess I have some things I could sell. What are these? Oh, improved haste once per day for 20 seconds. Mace of Disruption. Oh, right. Yeah, that's our good one for undead. Get rid of dagger +2. We don't need that. And this. Okay. Does he have anything I want? Not really. We've got better items than all the stuff he's got.
It will be done.
Oh, I think that's a cat attacking a rat around here.
What is it?
Certainly.
Hello.
Hi, friend.
Ah, my sister. I should have expected it would all end like this. Vikang. Didn't I run into you in Tradesmeet? Perhaps. I spent a brief time there, between jumps. It was you in Tradesmeet. You vanished in a flash of lightning right in front of my eyes. The curse of my Bhaal-tainted blood. Whenever I was afraid, I would suddenly be teleported to a completely new part of the world. Most disruptive, especially while I was being hunted. Hunted? By who? My other Bhaalspawn, of course. Yagashura for one. Others. Whenever I tried to build a life, the hunters would show up and poof, I'd jump. Or teleport. If you rather, it's not a very comfortable thing to live with. How come you haven't jumped out of Saradush? It's kind of ironic, really. I ran into Melisande during my travels. She helped me, and she tries to help all Bhaalspawn. She helped me cure myself so my fear wouldn't make me jump anymore. At first it was a great relief. Knowing you could be snatched away without any warning is a little upsetting. But now, trapped here, I pray every day that my curse will manifest itself again. You must resent Melisande for putting you in this situation. Melisande was only trying to help me. She had the best of intentions, though obviously events have not worked out as we had hoped. I may be able to provide a happy ending to this remarkable story if you tell me how to find Gromdir. I can't imagine why you would want to meet with Gromdir. He's rather unstable, paranoid even. But he isn't hard to find. He's in the throne room in the castle, or so I hear. That's all I can tell you. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, he appears busy.
By the grace of Shah, what is that foul stench? Ugh, Corgan, could you not have the decency to stand downwind of me?
The only time I stand downwind of a dark elf is when I'm looking to add to my collection of drow ears. But don't worry, you dark witch. Your time will come.
Toss your idle threats elsewhere, Hark. Look, I'll tolerate your presence for the same reason my king tolerate your kind in the Underdark. You are a useful servant, but servants are easy to replace. You think your healing powers make you indispensable, Drow? I wonder, can you raise yourself from the dead if I slit your dusky throat? And why would you have not already done so, Korgan? Like all your kind, you lack the courage to act when you fear the consequences of failure. That is why the Drow use your kin as slaves. Ah, the wind has shifted. I now have no reason to continue this discussion, Dwarf. Yes, it's an over, wench. Yes, Korgan, it is. Hey, cat! You're hunting all the little ratties.
Why, you're all such big men.
Get your order when I have time. Okay. Who are you? Hilgam Elson.
I trust all is well.
Hilgam Elson, at your service. I hope we have what you need. Stiff drink, perhaps. Dark times call for dark ale, am I right? What can you tell me about Gromnir? I should spit in disgust every time I hear his name, but he's not worth the effort. Gromnir Ilkhan's nothing but a bully. A cruel, cowardly little despot. It was bad enough around here when all those refugees showed up in the past few months, but at least they didn't bother nobody. Gromnir is a different story. First his troops ran off Count Santel, then they started terrorizing the townsfolk. Next thing, we were caught between a tyrant we hate and an army outside our walls that wants to kill us, all just to get at him. Still, life and business go on. For a while. All a man can do is carry on and hope for the best. That's my philosophy. Anything else I can help you with? Know anything about a woman named Melisande? Wish I'd never heard her name. Nothing against her as a person, you understand. She's a fine woman, always looking out to help out the less fortunate. Everywhere you go, you find bloody do-gooders sticking their nose in what they cannot be welcome. And where they cannot be welcome. But that's the problem, see? She brought these Bhaalspawn to Saradush to try and protect them. And now the whole town is doomed. Good intentions, bad results. Anyway, I might go into the castle. Don't know why you'd want to go meet with Gromnir. Most of us do our best to avoid him and his troops, but I just might be able to help you out in this matter. A fee. Isn't the fact that I'm here to help Saradush enough for you? Hey, business is business, even in these troubled times. You want the information, you have to pony up the gold. How much do you want? 1,000 gold. Give you 500, that's it. Sorry, my friend, this is a seller's market. The full 1,000 or no deal.
I trust all is well.
How much? Yeah, fine, whatever. There's an old abandoned jail in the city where Count Santel could imprison his political enemies. Rumor holds there was a secret passage from the jail into the castle. We would have been able to find that just by wandering around, but hey, whatever. But the jail never got much use, and nobody bothered to go look after it. Eventually, it became overrun with dead and the undead, and the Count secretly asked Sister Farrell at the temple to seal the entrance. How do you know all this? Sister Farrell and I have a very close relationship, if you get my drift. If you talk to her, she might give you the key to the sealed door of the jail, seeing as how we're all doomed anyway. You aren't much of a gentleman. You could have told us this without disclosing a relationship with the sister. Still, life and business go on for a while. Do you have anything different? No. Okay, just go see the bartender.
Speak.
Okay.
Without doubt.
What's going on here?
Something on your mind?
What do you want? Can't you see we're busy with this cute little lass here? Party time is over. Leave this woman alone. You're right. I have better things to do than get involved in this. You vile brutes will apologize to this woman for your crude behavior. What would it take for you to leave this young lady alone? Yeah, leave her alone. You don't give the orders to this town. We work for Gromnir. You Cretans must apologize for your rudeness, or we shall be forced to defend the honor of this virtuous young maid with all of our might. I see violence in your stares. Go ahead and make your move, you greasy grabby gits. I promise you won't live past happy hour. Guess it's time to remind everyone who's in charge around here. Yeah, sure.
Good time we got to business. Fear me.
Now they have magic items or something. And we got some experience for it. There you go. They're being busy. Magical items. What do they have? Probably all just +3 stuff. Mace +2, splint mail +1, full plate mail +1, large shield +2, warhammer +3, and a longsword +3. Pretty good stuff, but we're just going to sell it. I'm going to equip one of equip my
It will be done.
ring of charisma.
I gotta stop dipping into me own ale.
So I can get some potentially better prices. A few extra gold pieces. There we go. Because people don't like me when I don't wear the ring on.
What is it?
I'm ugly.
Certainly. Speak. Without doubt.
Okay.
It will be done.
Is there a store around here? Grumnier's Barracks. Arcana Archives. Here we go. Magical items.
Certainly.
Hello, my good mage. I said, hello, my good mage.
Yes?
Oh, right. Yeah, it's an odd thing in this. It's like you teleport in every time you reload your save game. You actually went up a level. Let's spend that. We get 2 mage spells for level 7. 2 extra hit points and lore increased by 3. That got reduced by 1. Ooh. We get to choose an ability. Whirlwind attack. This ability allows the warrior to unleash a flurry of super fast blows. The ability sets one's number of attacks per round to 10, for one's Thaco, and damage suffer a 4-point penalty. The whirlwind attack lasts for 1 round. I guess this is because of our warrior fighter level. And you get greater whirlwind. Death blow. The death blow ability allows the warrior to blow through the defenses of any lesser creature. For the next 2 rounds, any creature of 10th level or lower is instantly killed when struck by the warrior. Greater death blow means any creature of 12th level or lower instantly dies. Resist magic. Allows the warrior to temporarily tap a great inner strength and fight off the effects of malevolent magic. For 4 rounds, the warrior's magic resistance is set to 50%. Not cumulative with other forms of magic resistance. So if the warrior already has 50% magic resistance or greater, the ability is useless. Oh. What's this? Power attack. Yeah, this is like the feats in Neverwinter Nights. But I guess Throne of Bhaal is like a halfway point between AD&D and or 2nd edition AD&D and 3rd edition. I don't remember these in Icewind Dale 2. I'm pretty sure Icewind Dale 2 does have them, but The way it handles it might be different. Critical strike. Every attack roll made in the next round is a natural 20, a critical hit. Very nice. What about this? Smite. The warrior gains the ability to strike a mighty blow, knocking an opponent back for a considerable distance and stunning the opponent for 1 round. Warcry. Panicking will leave all opponents in a 30-foot radius panicked, with fear if they don't make their save versus spell. Hardiness. 40% resistance to all forms of physical damage. An additional 6th level spell, 7th level spell, 8th level spell, Energy Blades. An Energy Blade is a discus made of pure energy. The disc gives a +10 to Thaco, and when thrown does 1d4 plus 5 missile damage as well as 1d10 additional electrical damage. The spell creates 1 energy disc per level of the caster, and sets the caster's attacks to 9 as long as the discs are held. What do you mean sets a caster's attacks to 9? Improved alacrity. It raises the pause between casting spells. You can cast another spell as soon as you finish the previous one. Dragon's Breath. It won't harm party members. To appear and breathe fire with the strength of an adult red dragon. Addition to the enormous 20d10 fireball. The force of the Dragon's Breath knocks any opponent off their feet and away from the caster. Summon Planetar. Summon Dark Planetar. Comet. More powerful than a specialized version of Meteor Swarm. A huge meteor or comet strikes the Earth, damaging all enemies in its path and sending out a powerful shockwave that knocks away all foes in the area of effect. Those knocked down must save versus paralyzation or be stunned for 1d4 rounds. Comet itself does 10d10 damage. Hello, welcome, Sungniff. I think the Planetar is actually pretty good, because it has a bunch of spells it can cast. Oh, critical strike sounds pretty good. Being able to, like, just every hit you make is a critical hit. Or I could get an additional mage level spell. I don't really think I'm going to get the melee abilities. We're not really a melee fighter. Well, that's not true. We're both. I guess I could. I get these ones. Power attack allows the warrior to strike blows so forcefully that they stun an opponent for 2 rounds if he fails his save versus death, and a -4 penalty. The ability lasts for 2 rounds. Yeah, okay, let's get critical hit. Critical strike. I was thinking Korgan would really benefit from that. Maybe he can get that. Yes, he can. Get power strike then. Power attack. Then he can get critical strike. Death blow. The thing is, at this point in the game, creatures of 10th level or lower are not a problem for us. So being able to kill them in 1 hit doesn't really mean much. So getting something which will help us against all enemies, not just like weaker enemies we wouldn't have a problem with anyway, I think is more important. Yeah, you can get power attack as well. Yawn. Get abilities. What do you get? Set spike trap, exploding trap, time trap, evasion, Plus a bonus of 4 to AC and 2 to all saving throws. Lasts for 3 rounds. Great evasion. Use any item. Rogues take pride in their ability to adapt and make clever use of whatever is at hand. This ability is an extension of that basic skill. Once learned, the effect is permanent. The ability allows the rogue to use any item, even items that are typically restricted to one class. This allows the rogue to use everything, from wands and swords to mighty weapons that none but a fighter could use otherwise. Pretty nice. We could give him a heavy crossbow in that regard instead. Does that include armor? I think it might. Alchemy. He can create one of 8 types of potions once per day. Master Thievery, Perception, Extra Healing, Superior Healing, Regeneration, Antidote, Order Speed, Frost Giant Strength. Not really impressive. Scribe Scrolls. He can create a magic scroll of one of these once per day. Which again, not very impressive. Mage level spells. Avoid death. Save versus death receives a bonus of 5 hit points. 5 hit points are increased by 20. And the rogue becomes immune to death magic for the duration of the ability. Assassination. Using every clever trick, an experienced thief has learned in countless battles. This ability allows every strike in the next round to act as a backstab, using the thief's existing backstab modifier to determine damage. I think we'll get used any item. I kind of want to give him a heavy crossbow. Because that will make use of his existing crossbow skill. Because it counts both of them in the same one, I think. We'll give you a point for dart, and you can get... Dark Planetar? Improved Alacrity? Instantly casting more spells sounds pretty neat, but a summon sounds pretty nice as well. Though I think we got time stop, so that allows us to cast a whole bunch of spells instantly anyway. And we're not really, like, bombarding a target with spells. It's more like stripping defenses off them, which I guess we could do instantly, but... Or we could do faster with Alacrity, but they tend to recast them after you remove them, so... I'll get the Dark Planetar. The Dragon Breath is neat. It deals a lot of damage. But from what I remember, fire damage is not going to be too useful. So we'll get the Dark Planetar summoned.
What is it?
Okay.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Yawn. Do I have a crossbow for you now? I can actually give you a longbow. Light crossbow +2. I think I sold a crossbow. Yeah. Oh well, we have the option in the future, I guess. I think that means we could give him this robe. Yeah. It gets all...
Jon Jonsson at your... Yes, yes.
He gets really cool looking with that. It's like a fancy robe. And a, and collar.
Turnip reflow. I can do that.
What would that do for him? Magic resistance, saving throw +1. Yeah.
You need my skills, I see.
Planetar is always the answer. We'll see how useful it is.
It will be done.
Sounds neat.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Lazarus Librarius, at your service. Welcome to the Arcana Archives. Did you give yourself that name? I would normally invite you to look at my magical wares, but alas, my shelves are completely bare. I have not even a single parchment left for you to purchase. My spellbook has been stolen. Without it, I cannot fashion the powerful scrolls which normally fill my shop. Please, I beg of you to help a humble wizard. What's in this for me? I only ask this of you because there is nowhere else I may turn, and if you return my spellbook, I can craft scrolls of the greatest power for you. As many as you need, of any spell you desire, all for the most reasonable of prices. Sure, I hope. Thank you for your aid in solving the theft of my spellbook. What can you tell me about the crime? At first, I suspected Hecton. He is well known about town for his sticky fingers, but after questioning many witnesses, it is clear that Hecton was at the local pub from dusk until dawn the night of the theft. I still suspect that no good thief Hecton was involved. I can clearly see the guilt in his face, but there is no proof. Without my spellbook, I am virtually powerless to pursue this myself, and as a newcomer to this town, I have no one to turn to for help. Are any clues? There is but one clue, though it does little to point the finger at Hector. A set of muddy footprints leading through my window. Very small footprints, far smaller than those of Hector, or any man or woman for that matter. I regret that there is little else I can tell you. It can be usually found in the Tanker Tree if you wish to question him. Okay. I'll return. Okay. You say at your window, but I don't see a window to this building.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah, whatever. It's a magic window.
Without doubt.
You don't look like one of the locals. Are you a child of Bhaal as well, lured here like the rest of us to face our inevitable death? Yeah, I am. I myself am one of Bhaal's progeny, or so I've been told. I guess Bhaal's blood runs thicker in some of his children than in others. That reminds me of my great-uncle Hegemony. Not that he was much of an uncle, you understand. Always in dispute with the local lord over his rights to the surrounding farmlands. The Duke had him thrown in prison for a year and a day before the Duke's mother revealed Hegemony was actually a distant relation of the royal family. Something about a drunken tryst between the Duke's grandfather's brothers and a comely gnomish lass. Details are sketchy. Lucky break for your uncle, he was related. Not really. The Duke didn't want Hegemony making any claims against his throne for whatever those fancy muckamucks sit on. Against his throne. Or whatever those fancy muckamucks sit on. So he banished Hegemony's family and sent my uncle himself to the guillotine. After the execution, they returned the body to the family, but nobody could remember where they had stashed his upper portions. All worked out in the end, though. Hegemony's family couldn't afford a long, full-length coffin anyway. You are truly an odd one, Gnome. Whatever possessed you to share this bizarre story with me? I was just struck by the coincidence, is all. The royal blood running through great-uncle Hegemony's veins was as thin as your own Bhaalspawn essence, friend. And in the end, it kept his family from getting ahead. Huh, you look a little pale there. Why don't you just forget I ever brought it up? Is there anything else I can help you with? You can tell me I got Gromnir. Never liked him, too unstable. Came here seeking sanctuary, but when he took over, he decided to get as far away from him as possible. Not true for all of us, though. I understand there's quite a few Bhaalspawn who he's got to fight at his side. Some of them were pretty powerful, too. Tell me about Melisande. I hadn't met her until I came to Saradush, but I'd heard her name. Pardon me. They said she promised to keep us Bhaalspawn safe, but it looks like we're all doomed despite her efforts. How'd you get here? I wasn't brought here by Melisande. I fled here from Sembia. My home village was burned to the ground by a dragon who claimed to be hunting for me. My friends, my family, they threatened to give me to the dragon if I didn't leave, so I did. I heard a lot of other Bhaalspawn were coming here. I almost wish I hadn't come. Yeah, okay. Okay. Pardon me, my throat's hurting a bit, so I might start limiting how much I'm talking. Ow!
You sound like Goladar.
Can I just picklock this door?
Got it.
What is it?
Very
Speak,
complicated
will be
lock.
done.
Can't pick it. Okay.
Yes? Certainly.
Hello. Is there anything on these shelves?
What is it?
Project image. Oh.
Without doubt.
You don't mind if I borrow these, do you? What about up here? Water opal.
Speak.
I wonder what temple this god's to. I wonder what god this temple's to. Man, said that around the wrong way.
Will be done.
Oh, Wookiee. Now, what service have you got? Yeah, okay. Nothing terribly fascinating. Yeah, okay. Right. Beergam Elson tells me you have a key that can get me into the castle. How do you know about... of course, rumors travel about Saradush as they would anywhere else. Well, I told you, he told me, so... Not be what you think. Makes no difference, however. Whatever you need a key for, it would likely lead to no good. Control the planetar. Right. Right. Like, it would have its own toolbar with spells on it. I came for the key, I'm not leaving without it. Do your worst, you're obviously an evil woman, and I expect no less from the likes of you, but you will get no help from me. Oh, wait.
Do not anger me.
Have it your way. You don't know how to get inside, or you just don't want to tell me? It doesn't matter. Likely leads to no good. Ah.
Don't yell.
Fine, you're just
I can hear
being
you
difficult.
just fine. Yes, yes. A standard tactic, that. None will see me now.
Well, I don't particularly want to kill her for the key.
Don't yell. I can hear you just. Yes, yes. A standard tactic, that.
Really? I want to see if I can pickpocket the key from her.
Don't yell. I can. Yes, yes. A standard tactic, that.
Come on, yawn.
Don't yell. Janssen. Yes, yes. A standard tactic, that. None will see me now.
Yes? It
I
will be
find
done.
this a most satisfactory arrangement.
-4 to our reputation. Yeah, I don't particularly want to do that. Even if a party likes us for doing that. Aside from Mazzy, but...
Don't yell. Yes, yes. A standard tactic, that.
I tried taking it from her once
Janssen
more.
At your service. Oh, I can do that.
Oh.
Well, I would be tempted to let the situation play itself out. Perhaps it is best if I warn you now.
Yes, my dusky little margarita? What warning would that be?
You have a venomous spider on your neck. A lovely creature, known to cause an agonizing, blood-curdling death within moments of injecting its nerve poison. You know, this reminds me of the time Uncle Scratchet laid me flat with the handle of a horseman's flail. Look behind you, he said. Why? What's behind me, I say. A Tiberian dung beetle, he cries, looking frantic. So of course I scream in terror. And look behind me, and lost a bag of the most scrumptious turnips ever to come out of Scornable. My Janssen was furious, and the lump was more painful than 6 weeks with the Calamshide itch. Oh look, there it goes down the back of your shirt. And then there was the time I took a drow at his word. Biffle chips, says I. You had better be telling the truth. And of course he swore up and down that he was. Needless to say, not 4 weeks later I was stewing in the lower intestine of a giant cave worm without even so much as a torch or a sense of irony. I would have been a goner if gnomes weren't well known for causing severe bouts of intestinal gas. I wouldn't squirm about so much, you foolish jallock. You're likely to anger it. And I've no spells that can counteract this particular poison. Now, if I had a copper for every time... wait a second, I feel something. Who's that behind me? What is that back there? Did I not try to tell you? No doubt it will sink its fangs into your gamey flesh as we speak. What? But ouch! No! I'm too young a gnome to die! Help me someone! An antidote! An antidote! Pain gives me gas! I don't want to... wait a minute. That's a fly! A dead fly! You mean I ripped off my own shirt for nothing? Sometimes life has its little rewards, even for the drow. You're a cruel, cruel woman, Baconia. God help me, but I am so turned on right now. Alright, now I'm leaving. Great. Okay. Just wanted to see his bare chest. Who wouldn't? He owns his own turnip farm, man. Can I hit L on a quick load? No, there might be another key for it. but I've probably just forgotten what it is. And the game doesn't have a hotkey listing in the game.
It will be done.
Oh well. Right, after all that,
Certainly. As always.
I was wanting to see whether you could give me the key. Okay, thank you. We had to blackmail her, but we got the key without killing her.
Speak without doubt.
And it didn't lower our reputation. Pardon me. Okay, so let's have a look at the barracks over here.
It will be done.
Don't you? Yes, yes. A standard tactic, that.
Yes, certainly.
Something on
Hey, nobody's allowed in here but Gromnir's men. Ooh, Orogs. You have about 5 seconds to slink out of here before I turn my men loose on you. I'm sorry, we're looking for trouble. Kinda wish I said that. I go where I want, when I want. So that's how you wanted. Fine by me. Slaughtering civilians is always fun. Sarah, do I look like a civilian to you?
Jon Jonsson,
Yes.
at your service.
Mortis.
What is it? Without doubt.
Speak with this be people.
Speak.
Right, yeah, this is our pocket plane ability, so we can teleport back. This is our Slayer change ability, which we still have. Power attack and critical strike.
What do you want, groundling?
Yes, it will be done. Yes. Command ceased. Fair enough, my friend.
Can you, like, scare them off or something?
I am yours to command. The group needs me. I go forward. What is it?
Aye, that be sounded right.
Ustan trust us for the food.
Speak.
Blood.
You need my skills, I see. Prepare to meet your
Ooh.
doom.
Yeah, a guard left. So he, summoned a whole bunch more guards. That's not good.
Oh, oh.
Quick! Let the fight spill out into the streets.
Yes. I see.
Yes.
Gunbreaker, swings. What time we got the business?
In defense of virtue!
Without doubt.
Okay, there we
What
go.
is it? Speak. I await your instruction.
They had non-magical weapons and all that.
I am yours to command.
Yes. The corruption in the city is widespread. I agree. Amongst my own
You must
people.
gather your party before.
Good, we got in just before that meteor hit the ground. Well now! Still quite a few of them in here.
Lil Allure!
Scum.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
We don't have to worry about, them, cowed wizards causing problems.
Star guides my hand.
We're at quite a distance from Arm.
Sire? Manus. Potato.
What is it? Speak. Yes, certainly.
Okay.
Have you nothing else? Yes, master. What should I fetch now? Yes.
Why is there a peasant in here?
What is it? Without doubt. Yes!
Victory shall be ours. You know this. I shall follow.
Something amiss?
I shall.
What is it now? One day. One day.
It shall be done. This is...
We're under siege, but we're gonna kill all the guards anyway because reasons.
Beware! Your knees are...
Yes? Speak.
For time we got to business.
Excellent.
Yes? What is it? Certainly.
I'm guessing they had nothing of it. Nope.
Go bother someone
Don't
else.
at once, your worship.
Do we have anything of value in here, though? What's that? A key. Greenstone ring.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy. Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
I'll do it for a turnip.
20 gold. Potion of superior healing. Restores 40 hit points. Very nice. Especially what with our hit point levels getting kind of ridiculous.
Pardon, turnip. You know, this reminds me of that time way back.
And what about this table down here? Function, scroll of identification.
Without
Okay.
doubt.
Oh, that goes down there. Somehow. Okay.
It will be done.
Let's go into the tavern.
Certainly.
Oh, can we talk to you now?
Hello, mate. You look a friendly face.
We're just glad to help her. Okay. Oh, ooh.
Yes, master. What should I fetch now?
Should I change any of my spells over? Maze. Blind. Horrid wilting. Simulacrum. Alright. Ooh, level 9 we can get some spells. Sure. Learn Freedom. Time Stop. Dark Planetar. And I guess Whale of the Banshee? Get to see what it's like. Ooh, we got level 7 spells. Mantle. Makes you completely immune to all weapons for those, except for those that are +3 or better. For 4 rounds. Massive visibility. But you can, but you're able to attack and remain unseen, so it's an improved invisibility. Prismatic Spray. Spell which does random effects based on which color hits the target. It doesn't really work like that. It's a wide spray of like different colored balls of light, and it just applies one of these effects at random. So 20 hit points of damage, save versus spell for half. 40 hit points of damage, save versus spell for half. 80 or half, save versus poison or die, or suffer 20 points of poison damage. Petrification, save versus wands or be feeble-minded. Save versus spell will be disintegrated. Protection from the elements. Cold, fire, and electricity protection. Project image. It can cast spells that can move around, but it can't make any physical attacks. Oh, right. Project image. So it's like a copy of you, which you can control to cast spells. But it means that, like, your actual body can't do anything while it's active. Simulacrum just sounds better than that. Because that means you can use the Simulacrum to cast spells, and you can still use your original mage to cast spells. Oh well, Simulacrum is a level above, so okay, makes sense. What was this spell turning? Kelvin's Warding Whip. I'll get 2 of them. Oh, it's like more ways to strip mages of their defensive spells. Viconia, do you have any new spells you can get? Nope. You're already at max. Priest spells only go up to level 7. Okay, let's see if we can talk to the.
Yes. Without doubt.
I want to rest
I got
first.
some cheap beer for you.
Hector. He's busy. I do seem to get that more often than I remember getting when I used to play this game. I wonder why the NPCs are busy all the time.
Will be done.
Good day to you, ma'am. Strangers are a rare sight here in Saradush these days. Know anything about Melisande? I know nothing of that. I see where this is going. Well, Lazarus is barking up the wrong tree. I was at the Taken Tree all night long, and I have witnesses to prove it. I know you took the books. Save us some time and confess. I did take it. There's no evidence to say I did. Give me the book or a prior for any content has. You can kill me, but if you'll be killing an innocent man, I don't believe you to be such a savage monster. Well... Well... Well...
Yes? What is it? Certainly.
I didn't lose any reputation points for doing that. I mean, he was guilty.
Without doubt.
I was just following my... I was just following my lawful good paladin heart. Hello, I have your spell book.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in
Now
satisfactory.
thank you for your aid in solving the theft of my spell book. I have your spell book here. My spell book! Thank you! Truly the legends I think have not been exaggerated. Okay, once I can craft my spells. Okay. I mean, we could have probably figured out how he actually stole it in the first place, but... eh. Trained monkey or something, I think. All the spells which we want are going to be all the way up here. Ooh, boots of speed, ring of fire resistance, bag of holding, scroll case, potion case. I'll get that. I'll get the bag of holding as well. Evil Archmagi, Neutral Archmagi, Good Archmagi. I would have been able to wear this. It's like Raceland. We have to wear the black robes now instead of the red ones. Raceland? Whatever. Restoration, Wish, Big B's Crushing Hand, Gate, Power Word Kill. Slays a creature with up to 60 hit points. Spell Trap. Every spell that hits the barrier is absorbed by the power of the spell trap, making the caster recall a previously cast spell. And absorb spells lets you rememorize previously cast spells. Imprisonment. Oh, right. Yeah, you imprison someone, and they remain there until you cast freedom in the vicinity. Absolute immunity. Immune to all weapons except those of greater than +5 enchantment. 4 rounds. Spell Strike. Target's magic resistance does not affect this spell. It removes all the magical protections that surround a creature. Minor spell turning, minor globe of invulnerability, spell immunity, globe of invulnerability, minor spell deflection, spell turning, spell shield, spell deflection, spell invulnerability, and spell trap. Pretty nice. 16,000 gold. Eesh. I think we can come back. We always come back to Saradush, so we don't have to get everything immediately. Chain contingency. Black Blade of Disaster. I think this is a pretty good spell. You get a black blade shaped planar rift about 3 feet long. Used as a normal sword. Considered to be proficient to the point of grand mastery in the weapon. Sword acts as a +5 weapon and deals 2 to 24 damage to its victims. Every time this hits a target, the victim must make a save versus death at +4 or be disintegrated. There's also a 10% chance with every hit that the sword drains 4 levels from the target and heals the wielder for 20 hit points. Sounds like the sword we've got from the end of last game. Incendiary cloud? Summon Jin Ifrit Hakesha. More powerful version of the Nishru. Oh, okay. Each hit drains a memorized spell for the mage. Though, I don't think... I don't know. Powerful mages, I don't believe really work off of having memorized spells. This summons a sword, +4 weapon. Yeah, I'll get Mordecai and sword. Okay, I want to put these potions in the bag. Because they just sit in my inventory and I don't use them. What's this? Give you access to the sewers. Okay. Did we get that other key? Right. There we go. Okay, cool.
Speak.
Well,
Certainly.
You look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
I want to see, do you have any magical items? Actually, you do. I did have a look at them, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, one of them was the bag of holding, which I bought. So, okay.
Be quick, be paid well for this.
Do I want more boots of speed?
Dead.
Oh, Massey's actually got the boots of speed. Again, the boots of speed are nice.
Don't yell. I can hear you just
Without
fine.
doubt.
They increase movement speed, but they don't increase attack speed. So.
It will be done.
What's in here? I've been forsaken.
Certainly.
Okay, blah blah blah.
Without doubt.
We're going for time. Okay, we might go for another half hour. My throat's starting to hurt a bit, and I have to sort of ease myself into doing this again. Let's go down into the sewer.
I await your instruction.
Ow!
A skull breaker!
Oh, Durgar.
By Uncle Spanky
I
Stomp!
A skull breaker!
I really need better armor class on the Gorgon.
Get me some healing! I've killed one less.
What is it? Speak. I agree.
Like a Warhammer +2.
Yes, it will be done.
Oh, all right. Turnip-eating scum.
Yes, I shall follow your step.
What is it?
Bark your orders already. Aye, that be sounding right.
Speak. Certainly. Yes?
Okay.
What it is? Yes, I see.
Fair enough, my friend.
Go one day. One day.
Potentis.
What is it? Speak.
Be quick with it.
Ustanza dost.
What do you want, Brownling? Me axe be bloody ready.
Yes, command. Without doubt.
Where's that mage? There he is.
What is it?
Aye, I'll do Spartan later on.
No.
Sire? Very in defense of... Speak. It will be done. Something amiss.
I'm busy very well.
Yes, certainly.
Jon Jonsson at... Yes, yes. A standard tactic that...
Destiny awaits.
Vita mortis carere.
Speak.
I want... Let me casting Finger of Death on Mazzy.
Nothing else to do but bother me.
Yes? What is it? Without doubt.
Yeah, whatever. Stop mucking around.
Prepare to meet your doom.
You're just, yeah, you're mazed. You're not
Speak.
imprisoned.
It will be done.
So, Corgan will be back in a moment. There he is.
Yes, certainly.
Hurry, you fools! The Shades will return soon. It's dangerous work, Orc. If we dig too fast, the roof will collapse. Yagashura isn't interested in your excuses, and I'm not interested in getting ripped apart by shadows. Burn in here! What? Saradush shoulders have found us. Attack!
What should I fetch now? Edwin do this, Edwin do that. Somebody get
What
this
is it?
jerk a banana.
Retreat!
Fall
before me!
Weapon.
This is a stonebreaker.
Shaw, now
Speak. How may I assist?
Blood of glory. Now you die.
Thank you.
Yes?
All the Shades now serve me.
What is it? Without doubt.
yes, Abil. If that is your will.
Yes.
Speak. I await your instruction.
Fear me.
Yes, I agree. You will fall by my hand! What is it? It will be done.
You need my skills, I see.
I am yours too.
What do you want, groundling?
Speak. Certainly. Yes, the route needs
be
to be
bloody ready.
without doubt.
Position yourselves like this. There's a lot of shadows here, which we're gonna have to deal with.
You can feel the wrongness in such a place. It is
Shaw
sealed to the
guides
very
my
rocks
hand.
What?
themselves.
Is there a griffin about?
What is it?
Victory shall be ours.
Speak. Missed. It will be done.
For time we got to business.
Death shall take you.
Good. And we'll take their weapons and all that, I guess. We can sell them at least.
Yes?
Go bother some.
Ha! Fear me.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
Bah! Useless weapon.
What? Useless weapon. Don't need that. Alex +2, short sword +2.
Have you nothing else to do but bother
Don't
me?
yell.
What is
I
it?
can hear you just fine.
Certainly.
Let's see.
I shall
Ooh,
overcome!
it's an Uberhole.
Beware! Your knees are mine!
Cry for your life. They are over.
It was an Uberhole.
Swing.
Beware! Your knees are mine!
Let's see what you're good at. Bark, get me some healing, you blasted fool. Fuck, you best be paid well for this.
Man, their warhammers hurt a lot. Though I think they were also dealing more damage than normal, just as the you know, so they're more of a challenge for us. You know, like 1d8 plus a flat 20 increase in damage or something like that.
Let's see what you're like. They are over.
Yes? Sire? What is it? Arborine, guide my blade! Retreat! Fall before me! Yes? What is it? You will fall by my hand!
What time we got to business?
I shall overcome! Speak. Certainly.
Me axe be bloody ready.
Yes? Arborine, guide my blade!
And here!
Without doubt.
Okay. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh. More mages and all that. I'm doing pretty well, thanks.
Yes, all right. Yes.
What is it?
Okay, let's see.
Something amiss? Speak.
Incurtus.
I await your instruction. You will fall by my hand.
Mortis, correct.
Death shall take you.
Bark your orders
Yes?
already.
I agree.
Really? Amazing my character, eh? Okay. We just wait for for Feet to find her way out of that maze.
How may I assist?
There we
I am
go.
yours to command. What is it? It will be done.
I remember parts of the expansion, but not all of it. I might have only played it through twice or so. Because it's a lot more linear than Shadows of Amn.
In defense of
glory! Now you die! Let's see what your guts been looking like.
This isn't boring. I'll give it that.
Fear me.
Okay. there's another bit up there. Oh, that might lead into the castle. With the key we got? Do I want to do that right now? I don't think there's a problem, is it? Goblins.
Your lives, they are over.
Where'd they come from?
This isn't boring. I'll give it that. Aha!
20 experience each for each of the goblins. Oh.
Yon yon. Oh, I can do that.
Speak, certainly.
There we go. Mutated Gibberlings. Really?
Fear me.
Huh. What's up here?
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Without doubt.
I've a blade with your name on it. I've a blade with your name on it. If you start running...
Those don't sound like orcs.
Let's see what your guts be looking like.
I like how orcs look, but I hate how they sound. It's so noisy.
Pardon, turnip reflex. Got it.
Magic wand. No arrows I don't need. Ooh, there's something. Fla's scabbard. This scabbard is a companion to Fla's enchanted blade Phobane, and like the sword, was rumored to have been lost when Myth Drana fell. I don't know if I've got a sword Phobane. Do I? No. Okay, well, there's a part of an item we could make. Oh, right, I have to keep in mind the
You need my skills, I see.
scroll of
You sound like
improved
it shall be
invisibility
done
and
with skill and care.
invisibility and haste for the improved cloak of protection +2.
Yes, it will be done.
I have a blade with your name on it. With your name on it.
What is it now?
I think they have something for me.
Vita Mortis Carreo.
Avarine, guide my blade! Retreat or fall before me!
Next swing.
Got Iron Maidens, Gibbets, Racks.
I have a blade with your name on it.
More Orogs.
I have a blade.
You will fall by my hand!
Money, money.
What? At once, your worship.
Hello, welcome, GG. Well, thank you very much. It's good to be back. I have some more spare time now.
Yes, Abil.
Yay, Yorn got level drained.
Yes? It will be done.
Okay, let's go down here and have a look at through these doors.
What is it?
Be quick
the
with
group
it.
needs me? Certainly.
Don't
It is
y'all
locked.
do it for a turnip.
Speak without doubt.
Alarms! What is this?
Swing.
I shall overcome!
I have a blade with your name on it.
I await your instruction.
He has a lot of potions on him.
Yon, you know, this reminds me of that time way back.
What is it? I agree.
I have a blade with your name on it.
Blood and glory. Next swing.
I have a blade with your name.
Death shall take you!
Ustanza dos.
Next swing.
I am yours to command.
Go bother someone
Cast
else.
that. Cast a haste.
What do you want? Blood and glory. Now you die.
And I'll...
It will be done.
Oh, time stop.
This reminds me of the turnip sellers. Except Uncle Gerhardt is...
How are you ranting during a time stop?
Yes?
I'm impressed.
What is it? Certainly.
Yeah, just power through the fire shield. What's it gonna do? Burn you? Okay. Potions of invisibility. What's it? Storm Giant Strength. 24 strength. Pretty nice. Superior healing. Wand of Lightning.
Speak. Yes? What is it? Without doubt.
Okay. So who are you? Oh, you're busy. Ow. Ow. My chance. Thank you for rescuing me. Your reputation goes up. Okay. Asmay Jahag.
Sorry, friend. But you...
Retreat or fall before Thos!
Hello?
As always, the pleasure.
I see I'm not the only child of Bhaal who is seeking an escape from Gromnir's madness. If you disapprove of Gromnir's actions, why are you here? I thought Gromnir could protect me from the army outside Saradush, but now I just want to get out before Gromnir's madness gets us all killed. How ironic, you were trying to get out and I want to get in and see Gromnir. You might want to rethink that. Gromnir is mad. He's randomly executing anyone he thinks might be a traitor. Most of the Bhaalspawn just go along with his wild accusations, trying to avoid drawing attention to themselves, but I can't stand it anymore. Now I understand why you're trying to escape this place. Executing innocent people just isn't right, and how long until Gromnir points his finger at me? I just want to get as far away from that madman as possible. Could you give me advice on getting to him? There's a host of patrols just down this corridor. They're guarding some prisoners Gromnir plans to execute. If you're careful, you can sneak past them and into the castle. Watch out, there's traps and alarms all over the place. Most of them are so sensitive they'll go off if you even get close to them. Keep a wide berth if you know what's good for you. Of course, I think you're mad if you want to go in to see Gromnir. I recommend you turn back and get out of here, like me. Yeah. So yeah, we're underneath the castle. I guess if we go this way, we'll end up leaving. Oh, hello, vampires.
Time we got to business.
Speak. Shah guides my hand. Trust is for the foolish.
What? A child of Bhaal? Here? Damn the wenches for their lustful hearts. They were warned to stay away from the blood of gods, no matter how sweet. Die, vampire scum! You are a powerful one of your kind. I can smell the murder in your heart. You shall never let us live, I would think. Come then, my children. We die this night, once and forever, throwing ourselves on the merciless blade that is this godling.
Yes?
Yeah, my weapons of instant death destruction.
Retreat or fall before me! It will be done.
Your existence ends.
Best be paid well
Sire?
for this.
Speak, certainly. Next time.
Bonk.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
In the corner of the room is a shallow grave which has been defiled. Within is a human skeleton, though the skull appears to be missing. Bats.
Victory shall be ours.
Laconia.
You know this.
I don't really want you to be level drained.
Yes, without doubt.
You're not immune to it? Oh, what's this? You see a ghostly apparition of an emaciated old man wearing tattered rags. He tries to speak, but no words come out. With a look of sorrow in his eyes, he clutches his temples as if in agony, then vanishes. There is a head in this. Oh.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back? I say we stop now.
Subtly made and subtly maintained, but good killing grounds nevertheless.
Once again, the ghost of the apparition of an old beggar manifests itself before you. He traces his spectral fingers around his neck as if trying to pantomime putting on a necklace. He points to the door at the nearby cells and vanishes once more. Let's put his skull in the chest there. I think. Or is it this one? Wrong thing. The spirit of the long-forgotten prisoner materializes beside his defiled gravesite. He points at the once blessed ground with imploring eyes before vanishing once more. If you had some elven holy water, you could sanctify the defiled grave. I do have some.
What is it?
You sprinkle a few drops of elven holy water on the grave. The spirit appears once more, though its expression is now one of peace rather than anguish. Motions that it wants you to follow it. We get 10,000 experience for that.
Speak, it will be done.
Hello. Why, a vampire? You shouldn't have. Ooh, an iron stone. What's this one? Bronze iron stone. Memorize a bonus 7th level spell when equipped. Yeah, sure. Sure. Mordenkainen's sword. Sounds pretty neat.
Yes? Certainly. What is it? Without doubt.
Force the door open with the equalizer. Ooh. Like bullets +3. Yeah.
Speak. I await your instructions.
Some arrows and bolts +3. I mean, if I want them, I'll, like, buy a bunch of them from the shop.
Yes? I agree.
Oh, and it doesn't look like there's any need for, like, you know, finishing the vampires off with a wooden stake here. They turn into the clouds of mist to then disappear. And we're out here.
It will be done.
Let's go to a tavern.
Certainly.
Jacques.
Do you have another restoration spell? Memorized?
What is
no.
it? Without doubt.
Bartender is busy. Let's load, talk to him, rest.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Go.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Yes? What is it?
Let's see what Cespedes says about the items which were found. Or at least the scabbard which we found.
Speak. Yes?
Certainly. Suspinar gladly serve the...
Sure.
Ooh! Ah, the flail! You sure you're not just... Ooh! You like this one? Okay, so I keep...
Okay.
It seems you has lots of junks in here. Needs junk drawer.
Let's see. The other part is in here. But if you've got the circlet and netheril and bronze ironstone, I have great recipe. Good for mages it is. Okay.
I keep looking, but I'm running out of recipes soon. I needs to find Martha soon. She around hell somewhere, I thinks. Nope. Nope. I sees nothing more than magic with my recipes. No, Suspinar gladly serve the great one. Suspinar make good butler, yes? Would you like me to make you shiny ones? All right, I will make the shiny ones for you later. Suspinar go back to cleaning and finding the recipes.
Jon Jonsson at your service.
Hide in shadows, I guess. And I guess assassination? So you can backstab if I want you to for some reason.
What is it? Without doubt.
What else is around here? Gnarly statues. Eyes.
Ooh, shiny ones.
Despinar. Okay. Let me see something. Can I want to see. I'll just. Airy. I get experience for summoning these people?
It is you, isn't it? Ever since I left the circus, I wondered when I... That's odd. I don't remember when I left the circus. What is this place?
It's part of the abyss, I guess. I summoned you here. I haven't been traveling with you. No, I haven't, have I? But it seems so confused. Just get into part. Join me in. Okay. I had to leave the circus. I guess it doesn't matter, not really. I was helping people when I could. But every time I helped someone, there was always more to spare. It was terrible. So I had to leave all my friends behind. I was thinking of traveling north to the mountains to search for my people. But this is just as well. I'll help you if you want me to. Okay, wait here. Okay. He apparently does have some different items.
Oh,
I guess they're leveled up. So you don't have to worry about, like, getting characters who are too far behind your level. Animan?
So, our paths do cross once again. I knew they would, even when I first laid eyes upon you. So, what use do you have for me in this place?
We never met Animan, I don't think. He is a paladin in training. Which we could have joined your party, but he would have had conflicts with a lot of the people in my party, so. Okay. No, I'm not blind to the events that ravage this land. I will join you to see that the right prevails, and if you're part of those evils, then I will stop you. Fair enough. Yeah, he doesn't really like us.
If you want to part company, then so be it. What would you have me do?
Just say here. I'm interested in seeing whether all these people like on this list can come here. Send? Yeah, apparently he can.
The balance has been wildly threatened. I and others of my brethren have felt it. And of course, you are at the center of these events, Child of Bhaal.
I knew when I saw you first that we would meet again. If you have called on me to join you in your quest, then I am more than willing. I will do whatever I can to preserve the balance. Join with me then.
I lost my spell.
I see you have made a decision. Am I to leave your company then, my friend?
Yeah, just wait a while. Did we meet Cern? I think so. I think he took over for the Druid Circle.
Ugh, the magic fizzled.
Here, Delise? Huh. Him too.
Oh, back on the plains, is it? Swept off the Prime and whisked away like a soaring eagle into new adventure. Glad I am to see you, my raven.
We never met here, Delise. I think he's a tiefling. There is a quest to get him for your party. I think he's like a... Is he a bard? Like a fighter, thief, or bard, or something like that? Involving the theater group in Athkatla. I believe he is captured and kept in a planner prison, and you have to break him out as part of it. You seem pleased to be here. Yeah, bard. Join with me and let's go. Let's actually have a look at here, Delise, because we did have him in
all
party.
my better judgment, I'll
Just wait
give
here.
you a second chance to change your mind.
This sparrow
How
is
about
ready
it?
to fly. At your command.
2 turnips
So,
and
yeah.
I stay? 3?
Tiefling, chaotic neutral. He's a blade. Which is like a subclass of a bard, which is more focused on melee fighting. Elven chainmail, entropy, +2 abyssal green steel blade. 3 points of poison damage if target fails save. Thaco +2, damage +2. And chaos blade, +2 short sword. Usable only by tieflings. They lose 2 points of dexterity for 30 seconds on every hit. And yeah. Here, Delise states that he is from the city of Sigil, a nexus of the plains, and the ever-changing domain of the Lady of Pain. He claims he cannot explain it better than that, as the planners defy description by their very nature. Here, Delise travelled with a troupe of players, tieflings of plain-touched heritage like he, and they put on masterful productions to amuse both Cambion and Common Burke alike. An indiscretion led to the troupe fleeing to the prime material plane. Here, which didn't bother Herr Delise much. He says that he is a Doomguard, believing in the inevitable decay of all things to make way for the new. The troupe has divided, but the Tiefling Bard is confident that new experience can only come of it. 17-17-9. Kind of low constitution for a fighter. 15 intelligence, 13 wisdom, charisma 16. He can cast spells, as he is a type of bard. He's also got play instrument, or whatever it's called.
Speak, it will be done.
Strum lute. Jahira, we know. I guess we can call her.
It is good to see you again. After we parted ways last, I had the strange feeling that you had... But no, you are alive and well, I see.
Obviously, I was mistaken.
It's a long story. Okay. Well.
What have you decided then?
Just wait here
Am
for a
I
while.
to leave the group for a time? I am not sure this is wise.
Does she still have the equipment which she was wearing in Shadows of Amn? Keldorn.
So it has come to this. I have heard the cries raised up against the Bhaalspawn across the land, and I thought of you. I am pleased to see you unharmed. Have you a need then for an old paladin?
I like Keldorn. Sort of a battle-weary, a more experienced paladin than Animan. But again, he wouldn't like our party, so... your aid would be helpful. Let's go. This guy sounds like the cat from Animan American McGee's Alice. Really? Might be the same voice actor.
You wish a change of pace, my friend. Is the sparrow...
Let's have a look at Keldorn. 17, 9 dexterity, not very high. 17 constitution, good hit points. 12, 16, 18. He has fire cam full plate armor, unique armor to him. A helmet, hallowed redeemer. 5 points of magic damage to any who deal out any damage to the wielder. +2 sword and a heavy crossbow +2. He has a two-handed sword +3 in his inventory as well. Okay.
You have a plan?
Now again,
Yes, certainly.
he would have liked a number of characters in a party.
Hey, where have you brought us, Boo? I am duly impressed by your show of great powers, but a little forewarning would have been nice. No matter. Wherever evil treads, Minsk treads louder!
Hey, over here, Brainiac.
Oh, look who you have found, Boo! With your unerring sense of hamster direction, it is our good friend, our union of heroes. May all that is evil quiver before us like so much rancid jelly.
I trust Boo as well. Boo is healthy and eager to resume the battle. It is why he has brought me here, no doubt. To team up with you again and send evil men scampering all weasel-like into what holes they can find. Sounds good, let's go. Yes, Minsk. We know Minsk.
Is this the end of our heroic tale?
Just wait here.
I would be sad at such goodbyes, but Boo says I
What is
should
it?
not be such a great smelly baby.
Without doubt.
And Nalia? Yeah, okay.
I see we meet again. I had foreseen that such an event would take place. I should have known that it would be soon, with the Bhaalspawn incidents increasing so rapidly.
You seem different. I'm not the frightened girl you remember meeting. Or do you? I perceive that I have not been transported here so much as my history has been slightly altered, including my own experience of it. You are more powerful than I thought if you were able to do this. I suspect, however, that you are not yet fully in control of your abilities. What a terror you'll be when you are. As for myself, yes, I am changed. In the short time since I knew you, I have become an archmage with real power. It is those talents you need, is it not? I presume that is why I'm here. I think I like the old caring Dahlia better. Yeah, I need the aid of a good mage. I'm a bit wary of involving myself in your struggle. To try and avoid it is to fight fate, however. I suppose I can only hope that good comes out of it in the end. Oh, let's go. Do we have Dahlia in a party? I don't think so.
Your tactical decisions, my friend. If you feel we must part ways for the moment.
It does have a different voicing. So, Dahlia, mage thief, chaotic good. Kind of a replacement for Imoen when she's not in the party, because she leaves with Irenicus. Though she's put mage before thief. I think Imoen is a thief first and a mage second. 14, 18, 16, 17, 9, 13. Pretty good constitution for a mage. She has a short sword +3, short bow +2, Darnie's signet ring, find some bonuses, and an adventurer's robe, or some leather armor. So yeah.
Speak, it will be done.
Is there anyone else? I don't think so. Nope. That's everyone. I thought there was a few more characters which you could ask about, but they wouldn't show up.
Oh, what? Is it time to go already?
It might just be that you'll note there's quite a few characters which we've met along the way.
You want me to leave? I'll follow your lead, so whatever you decide is fine.
But we can't call upon them. Characters like... Oh. There are quite a few of them from Baldur's Gate 1, really. I have to remember the names. Gerard? Ski... Shartil? But they don't show up in Baldur's Gate 2 anyway, so... Baldur's Gate 2 characters, which we can't call. Well, Yoshimo is dead, so we can't call him. I don't actually think there's anyone else. I think it's just all the Baldur's Gate 2 characters which you can call. Or Baldur's Gate 1. Actually, no, we see a bunch of those Baldur's Gate 1 characters. They show up. But they end up dying. So, yeah. Like Zar and Montron. They're both dead, so... And they could never join your party anyway. Yeah. It does kind of mean that your party ends up being sort of determined for you in a way, but... anyway. So... I think we're going to leave it there and continue with this next time. Because,
Ooh, shiny ones.
It's about 3.5 hours and my throat is starting to hurt. We'll continue with this next time. Oi. Which will be quite soon, because I have more time now, so it won't be like a month or more of waiting for the next part. So I'll thank you very much for joining. I hope you join me again next time.